It's a silver sausage. This is a train package unit that you might have already seen. It was in a video called We Doing This Now. In the comment section of that video, one brilliant person said, "That's a reversing valve, Chief." And he's right, but he's also wrong. And I've made this video just to talk about that. So let's look closely at this reversing valve. You see it's coming off the discharge line. That's normal. And that's where the normality stops. This is where the suction line usually would be, and it's got this small line hooked to it that goes here to the suction line. So it is on suction, but for some reason, you know, it's got this little tiny little 3/16 line. What's up with that? Now let's look over here. There's a check valve right here. It goes out here to the condenser, and it tees up. You see there, it tees. It goes through another check valve over here, and then it goes over towards the evaporator. That's not like any reversing valve setup I've ever seen. Where's this other one lead? See, the left port also leads to the evaporator. What's up with that? It's almost like there's two evaporators and one of them is hot, because that's a reheat coil, and that is a heat reclaim valve. That's not a reversing valve in this application because it doesn't reverse anything. It is a heat reclaim valve. If you're unfamiliar with that, the purpose of it is for dehumidification. This coil that you're able to see here is not the evaporator. That's the reheat coil. When you energize that reversing valve, it diverts hot gas into that coil over there, and then after it goes through that entire coil, then it's allowed to go to the condenser, and then it's able to go into the liquid line and complete the circuit like you would normally expect. If you've never seen a reversing valve used as a heat reclaim valve, you're like most people. You probably won't see many of them unless you work on this type of equipment. You know, relatively small package units with heat reclaim. They use a reversing valve because it's cheaper or something. I don't really know. You know, confidence that you know more than someone else. You would say something like, "That's a reversing valve, Chief." This line, this 1/4 inch line, that goes to the suction line, same as this line. It hooks in right there to the middle of the pilot valve, and there's not really a good reason for it to be like that. You know, these could just be one line. Don't know why they set it up that way, but they did. Probably because that reversing valve right there is purpose built for this application. It was already like that when they bought it. Further proof that it isn't a heat pump, it has a one direction filter dryer. Over here you see it has no reversing valve leads, nowhere to hook up a reversing valve lead. Over here there are humidity sensor connectors to be used with the dehumidification feature. Convertible, not heat pump. Forced air furnace with cooling unit, not a heat pump. Chief. Here's your regular, ordinary, non-heat pump TXV, of which there is only one. Every one of these units is the same. They're all gas packs with a dehumidify feature, using a heat reclaim valve that takes the form of a repurposed reversing valve. See? There it is. Same thing, check valves, extra discharge lines leading to the second evaporator that's actually a reheat coil. The bigger unit with heat reclaim dehumidification mode. That's what the valve looks like when it's not a repurposed reversing valve. Discharge goes in, it either goes to the condenser or to the reheat coil. I made this video just to be pompous. I'm not even working on these things. I'm here installing this mini split. I got a tent over it because it might have rained. Armchair tech. But you'll catch.
Shut the fuck
Catch
up,
enough,
Nicola.
brother. We
Shut the
catch.
fuck up.